Right then, here's a thought. Put that phone down and let me talk to you properly. This is meant to be heard, not watched. Mrs. Rebuzz here, and I could feel it in me waters that this story needed to be told today. Find yourself a comfortable spot, pour a cup of tea, and just listen. I was lately listening to the song I Love Your Lies by the techno-pop duo Yellow. Maybe you know too if you're our age, from the 1960s. At first, it sounds romantic and a wee bit psychedelic, doesn't it? And the lyrics are about the most dangerous kind of manipulation, when deception feels better than truth, when poison tastes as sweet as honey. I experienced this and saw it happen to my own husband, mind you, love. For 2 years, I watched a female employee nearly destroy our marriage with tactics and lies that felt like love. And the hardest part? Alec couldn't or didn't want to see what was unfolding. I could smell the rat from day one. That's because women have different radar and antennas than men subject to this kind. We can sense when another woman is circling our territory, marking her intentions. And don't get me wrong, this incident wasn't about romance. It was about power, control, and the slow destruction of a good man's boundaries to gain advantage. She made herself indispensable at work, became his perfect workmate, confided about her troubled marriage, and painted herself as the victim who only Alec could truly understand. Alec, the good man with a heart of gold. Unfortunately for this situation, he was, with his people-pleaser traits, not properly equipped. She engaged in classic tactics of manipulation that I recognised immediately, but Alec saw as a genuine connection. The worst part? Watching someone you love falling under a spell. You can see it clearly, but you can't break the cycle. Every day she'd pour more honey-coated poison into his ears. You're so caring. We work so perfectly together. Your wife doesn't understand your work like I do. So listen up, folk. Here's what we all need to understand about female-to-male manipulation. It doesn't look like seduction, and it doesn't feel like betrayal. It looks and feels gorgeous, like being needed, valued and understood, until you open your eyes. But that is mostly only possible from the distance. Manipulators know exactly how to exploit a good person's weaknesses. They target helpers, fixers, people-pleasers. They create artificial intimacy through shared struggles and manufactured crises that only the person in question can solve. And the cruelest trick? They can make one love their lies because these lies feel better than reality. You're so caring and understanding sounds better than thank you for being a good working mate and boss. We're special together feels better than ordinary professional boundaries. And most importantly, they will ensure that their grass is greener. But here comes the silver lining. They can only keep up the facade that long because living on and by lies and manipulation cost them a lot of energy, and the possibility that the facade cracks gets higher by the day because lies don't last, do they? But here's what I've learned watching this unfold. Trust your instincts. If it smells like a rat, it most probably is a stinking rat. Trust it. When your partner starts defending someone who makes you uncomfortable, pay attention. Manipulators don't come with obvious red flags like a sign on their forehead. They often come as sweet as honey and with tactics that are supposed to feel like affection. Well, there's your 3 minutes of hard-won wisdom about recognizing manipulation disguised as partnership. Now go trust your instincts and protect what you've built before sweet honey turns to poison. See you soon, and remember, authentic love doesn't need lies to flourish.